Right. Hello, chat. Hi, we're live. Wow, isn't this shocking? It's almost like I do this 3 times a week. Anyway, hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me turn off the fan and close the window, so I'm gonna be boiling. But, you know, gotta value the good audio and everything. Sacrifices need to be made and all that. I'm gonna be able to see YouTube chat. Bam. Not up me. I can see both chats. Beautiful. Right. And then we pause the YouTube playback. Okay, right. So today, we're playing a little game called The Operator, which... Nah, I need the fan. I'm so sorry, but I tried it without the fan. Nah, not a chance. I knew it, you little shit. No. No. Anyway. This game is cool as hell, so I want to see what it's going to be like. My favorite place, somewhere in the US. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, cool, aliens! Aliens?
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are?
No.
Are you?
Oh, wonderful. I am Beep. Good. This is the story of Officer Beep. I really want a soundboard so I could have that beeping sound effect ready whenever. The Operator. Dramatic as hell. God, my voice. The FDI. Oh, of course, it can't be the FBI because that's FBI. It'll sound like the wrong one. That's cool. FDI kernel version. Most of that's real computer stuff. It's not... Like, most of that's real computer words. I don't know if they're in the right places. Oh, that's not what I'm typing. I was typing dingus. Evan Tanner. Hi. Also, genuinely, you guys need to get a better joke, because this one's overdone. Like, it's just not funny anymore. It was barely funny after the first month. It's just... Ooh. Welcome to the FTI. You're assigned to the Operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. This is really cool. I like games that do this anymore. It's allowed, it's just boring. The secure and monitored federal government building. Since when do you release patch notes? Since today. The secure and monitored federal government terminal, unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing of any information from the terminal with unauthorized personnel is forbidden and also subject to criminal prosecution. It's bird poop, really. What is the Operator program? The Operator program is specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. Oh my god, okay. Agents call hotline. Call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's tech request, the line is closed. Cool. For additional information, please contact your supervisor. The program is extremely confidential. For context, this game is basically you're the guy behind the computer screen helping them.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Huh? Sorry, I'm not following.
What? properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something.
Okay.
When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else.
I mean, obviously.
You understand, right?
Director Trench. I guess the tables have turned, haven't they?
Good. Well, I better run.
Director,
The
okay.
FBI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Okay. Cool. Secure line closed. God, this is cool. Supervisor.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI.
Part of me really wishes I want to see how it would go if you just said no to every call.
Program.
I read the welcome
You
document,
know
sir.
the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and
Okay.
audio analysis,
Yep.
even lab work. My
Okay.
job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope, when do I start?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want
Are
to
you
find
telling me
my
we haven't
age.
trained yet? I want to find my
Objective
age.
just popped up at the top left of your screen beside the
Beautiful.
applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck or if you need help, simply
Mhm.
click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner.
No, I want to find it. Huh. What if I go with...
Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you
There's
get stuck.
there's something in there and I need to know.
Happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my
Oh.
request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Okay, Xavier Skinner. 10 minutes until I have to pick up my lunch. Hell yeah. Xavier Skinner. Find him. Xavier Skinner. Okay, he is 48.
You should keep the window open, Operator, to select the answer to show the agent. Just click on the objective button.
That's really cool. I like this a lot.
Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in, and I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Right. Alright, but I really want to figure out what's in that secret folder. There's a secret folder in there and I need to know what's in it. FDI HQ, Washington DC, 918. Oh, perfect. We have Skinner.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
Oh,
I have an
God.
agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to the
I'm
challenge.
patching the agent through now.
Give me CarDB as well. I got both databases. Right. Hello.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
That's right, Agent
I don't
Pendo.
think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And, some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and...
Oh, that's cool. That's how they did the settings. That's very neat. I like that a lot. Notepad, just write stuff down. I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Okay, files arriving. You get your free packs for the FF setting. No, but they save, so it's fine. Okay. Names
That
list.
found on the victim. It's pretty
Okay.
long, not redacted when I bagged it, but I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Oh, cool. So there's somebody hiding evidence in this. Give me the camera. Okay. Drive-by? Yeah, basically a drive-by. Okay, understood. This is tough. This is gonna be interesting.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Not who I was trying to click on.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
I was trying to check the car, actually, because I think that'd be easier to identify them by.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Yeah, the car! The vehicle, obviously. Okay. Okay, Ray Wells. Do we have a Ray Wells anywhere? Doesn't look like it, no. This is interesting. Ray? James Murray. No. Okay. Car isn't stolen, but we do have info about the car. Who's the victim? Figure it out.
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
No, we already got that. We already got that. Okay. Let's see here. Cases. Oh, okay, I see. Bar. Okay, that's all the info we have. And this is the car database. Okay. Let's get a search on Mr. Ray Wells. Who is this man? Ray Wells. Alias is Ray Small Fingers Wells. Wow, that's a terrible alias. Okay, hold on. Bar. Okay. Single. Possession of drugs. Okay. Interesting. So we have a victim. And we have an image of the criminal, but we cannot confirm. Ray Wells? Doesn't seem right. Car belongs to Ray Wells.
Now we know the perp's name. You got
Oh, that's actually, it's that simple?
Yes, I'll take it if you do.
Oh, if only I wasn't such a dumbass. No, I already got that shit. Place of birth, last known address. Beautiful. This reminds me of Papers, Please. Laurel Street, Culpeper,
Nice
Virginia.
work. Next
Perfect.
up is to bring Wills in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Just doing my job, agent. Right.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either.
What do you mean not great?
With your next request.
Okay. Understood. Goody, shut up. I don't like how much it fades out and takes control away from me. You took too long. I mean, maybe, but the thing is, I assumed the list would matter in some way. The list was kind of useless. Please consult the latest FDI Most Wanted list. Fred Smorkinski? That's Polish surname clearly, but written wrong. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices to federal buildings and universities. For Kunski last arrested was in Wellington, Montana. 10 grand for valid information, 50 for any information leading to an arrest. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Okay, the list isn't long. Good. Wilson Boulder suffers role in numerous murders committed in the early 80s in connection with an organized crime group, also connected to drug distribution and other illegal activities in the Boston, Massachusetts area. 25 grand for valid info, 75 for any info leading to arrest. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Okay. Hal, real name unknown. One for various crimes of cyber terrorism committed against the federal government and other organizations. 150 for info, 1.5 mil for an arrest. Big money. Extremely dangerous. Snoresh. Leader of the Seventh Day Healers cult, sought for ties to extortion, drug and sex trafficking and weapons amassing. Last seen moments before FDI swarmed her cult's compound in Bart, Texas. 45 for info, 175 for an arrest. Okay, now you can have it.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Of course.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
What? Well, hello to you too.
Damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner.
Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
So what can I do to help?
Got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada.
Okay.
Connie Moore's her name. I
Connie
canvassed
Moore?
the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this,
The
but
time actually isn't too inaccurate.
she was abducted by aliens.
Everyone thinks you... Dryfield, Nevada?
Nowhere. Hot as hell, sandy. Calling
Beautiful.
it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
People actually think aliens are involved?
Stalkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time
Oh, wonderful.
they appeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later, Connie's story's the same.
So she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Find an inconsistency. Good. Desert. Alright. Let's pull up our camera. Phone recording. And her testimony. Right, let's get the testimony first. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on the 5th, 13, 1992, we recorded her eyewitness testimony. Oh, so it's 1992. Okay. Supposed alien abduction. Connie Moore, the victim, agent in charge of the investigation. Brittany Holt, FBI transcriber. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert or by drawing field. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Agent Walker points to a camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. Looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to get where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room, and I can't move. Was there something with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me. The aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. Oh, so they were just Dutch. She got kidnapped by the Dutch. Good to know. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kinds of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. Sounds familiar. And there was a machine that they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up at the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of the drugs or mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily someone found me, or I might have died from dehydration. And I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay. Phone tower pings and time sets from the day of Connie's disappearance on the 5th, 2nd, 1992, and from the day she reappeared. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance and her reappearance. That's really fucking interesting. So she just teleported while it took her a month to teleport. That's okay. Yeah, no, she went wait, no. Last ping, first ping since disappeared. Oh, okay, yeah. So she was going here, Mount Mori, went over here, disappeared, and then reappeared over there at some point. Interesting, interesting. Right. Right, images. Yep, cool. Okay, well, I hate to point out, but there's a UFO.
Yeah, that's the photo I think
Okay.
is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent
Hell yeah,
life
Cedric.
outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet.
Fair enough. I accept that reasoning.
We need proof that something's off about the photo.
Okay, do I have the software for that? The date doesn't make sense. It's a month early. Or 16 days after. Ah. Yeah, that's not possible then.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain.
Maybe.
Her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a
Possibly.
favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Okay, for that we need the phone recording. The phone records. Let's see here. $1013 implies it would have been around there. Yeah. Aliens can time travel? Right here.
All right. Now check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking.
I hope he gets taken by aliens for the. Oh. Oh, cool. It's not the most, like, I like the BIOS. It actually does look pretty good. Oh. Is this perchance the cyber criminal? Hal. Yeah, it's the cyber criminal. Okay. How do I... Hello, Evan. Who the heck are you? My name is Hal. Supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Fair enough. Can you see my cool graphics? What do you want? Hal seems chill. It's simple. I want the truth. Okay. What do you mean? About what? Let me show you something. Oh. Do you remember the list found in Henry Jenkins? Yeah. You didn't see your name, did you? Evan? Connie Moore. Oh, the abducted woman. Why would I remember that? Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? Yeah, that's fair. I was going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Did you kidnap them? Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. Fair enough. I don't want to go back inside, it's too hot. Fair enough. One last thing, this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. Is it me? That name is the key to understanding everything. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. That's the password to the secret folder, isn't it? I have to figure out who that is. I have to go now. We'll catch you, Hal. I'll just hold one button to log in. Right, hold on. The name on that list is 100% the password to the secret folder. Pause. Fuck off, I'm busy. Hold on. It has to be. Yeah, it's very sneaky as writing that down in a notepad, but hold on. You wait down there. It 100% is. Right. Before I talk to him, I'm gonna try and do some stuff. That redacted name. Okay. All of these are missing. I actually want to see if she's here. Like, did I actually miss her? Connie Moore? Oh, she is actually on there. Huh. I'm gonna try something wild here. This might be stupid, but... Evan Tanner. Okay. Worth a try. I wanted to double check if it was possibly me. Right. Other thing I want to check. Okay. Skinner won't fuck off for a bit, so I might as well check some stuff. Actually, hold on. Since I'm getting this chance now. Human database. What was her name again? Connie Moore. Alright, give me some info. I absolutely want to know. Date of birth 1962. 1862. Fucking hell, that's a little early. Status alive. She's a nurse. Hold on. I'm gonna try something interesting. Okay. Let's pull up another name from that list and see what if there's any commonality between them. Let's go with another name that's equally crossed out. Let's go with Callie Welch. Okay. What do you two have in common? Oh god, you couldn't organize this the same? PA, that's Philadelphia, I think? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the US state abbreviations. Different blood types, no scars, no aliases. Last known addresses are nowhere near each other either. They are both single, but I don't think that's gonna prove much. We're about the same height, but they're both female, so I feel like that kind of makes that, you know, less of a noticeable difference. Both single is a good call, though. The thing is, I can't go looking for people just by give me every person in the FBI database that's single. That doesn't help. Right.
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut, and when contact you
Great.
when you were offline. What happened?
My computer crashed.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second
Good.
shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
You fucker, I can be late if I want to. Fading out. Okay. So it's probably not going to save what I wrote down in the notepad, but I know it. First thing I'm doing when I figure out that name is putting it in as the password and seeing what happens. Okay. Ooh, wonderful. Blurry colors. Hey chat, what do you guys think of blurry color? Okay, it's Subway. Does Washington have a Subway? I know New York is famous for its Subway, but I don't know if Washington has one. Where the fuck am I going? Did I put the cat in the microwave? I didn't think Washington was such a crime hotspot. Instead of like political crime. Okay. I'm gonna hope that's a cigarette, not meth. I never thought I'd hope for it to be tobacco. Evan's apartment. 6 a.m. Okay. Well, let's look around. I don't fucking know. Could somebody please rub the Vaseline off of my eyes? I can't see. What is going on? Oh. Can I be back at work? At least there my eyes seem to work. Oh, thank fuck. I can see again. Yo, what's up with you? I was just getting the Twitch drops. Hell yeah. We are an FBI agent today. Give it the moment. Whoop. Average laptop older than 5 years trying to start. It is cool. I think it's still the free game on Epic if you want to give it a try. We're still Evan Tanner. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Good morning. Mike, I'm gonna have to ask you to be on hold for a second. Do I have anything new here? Calculator. Yeah, that's the joke I made in the title. Haha, very funny. No! Damn it. Perfect. Alright, that's gonna stay in the bottom corner. What other terminal? Hold on. CardDB, CD, move to a specific directory. Wait, if I type settings, does that just open? Ah, cool. Okay. Because I have an idea. Maybe we can force open this. Okay, hold on. I need to figure this out. Okay, open. Okay, hold on. Open / E Tanner. Hold on. / trash / to underscore delete. Maybe do I have to add maybe the EX? It won't open it. Okay, interesting. Alright, anyway, this can go back to the corner. Answer.
Hey, pal.
Second day.
So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you
Pretty
was
fun.
looking for?
I think it went pretty well.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Ah,
Hell
sorry,
yeah.
buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Cool. Hell yeah. Thanks, Mike. Mike is a dude. God, you fuckers can't stop calling me. It's almost like it's my job.
Operator Tanner.
God damn.
Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case.
Oh,
I'll
perfect.
patch you through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be
Thankful.
in the background monitoring your activity.
Of course, Skinner. Right, Pendle, what's up?
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So
Perfect.
you remember Ray Wells, right?
Of course I remember.
So I checked out
Or
the address you
suspect.
gave, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm
Huh,
working
just
through
how he
homicide,
died.
And it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
Okay. What part is missing? Him
Well,
getting
the most
shot?
important part. The part where Wells is shot. Anyway.
Oh, beautiful.
Take a look. I'm looking for anything that's different between
Thing is, why is the FBI investigating a standard murder?
Wells ending up dead
Don't they have
and
more
the blood
important
splatter
shit to
on
be
the
doing?
cover. Sorry for the vivid details.
Sorry for the vivid detail. I played Ready or Not. I don't think you'll shock me. Right, let's have a peek. Okay, well, I thought it would be a little more. Okay, we need to watch. I think one of the cars probably is gone between the shots. Y'all see that? The light is gone out. The light's off in the second
Look at
part.
that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out.
Check it. Let's keep a human database open, just closed like that.
Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Oh,
Can you run
chuck
an
it over.
analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
That's 9mm hollow point. Oh, it's 45 ACP. Damn it! I thought I was gonna get it right. No, it's 45 ACP hollow point.
That's
Okay.
the photo I sent you of the bullet, operator. Can you analyze it and tell me what type of bullet it is?
Right. Ow. It's 45 ACP. You're an FBI agent. You should know this. This is your standard issue pistol. I didn't want to eat, but I thought you would be happy with it. So yeah, the big pull of noodle salad. That's not how you spell noodle, but good try.
That's what the military and police use. Well,
Yeah, you should know that. It's your fucking issue. It's also fucking.
If only we had all of the footage.
Wait,
Anyway,
that hasn't been fired yet.
keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our person.
I don't know how that's been damaged, but that's not been fired yet because hollow point when it hits something goes whoosh. That's an unfired hollow point that's been damaged. Hello, Hal. Okay, I have a deal for you. One that I think you'll find interesting. Okay. I said good, but also that. Go on, I'm listening. We share a common goal. You, me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case. But you have to help me later when I ask for it. How could you help me? He has surveillance footage. He means all the footage. Okay. How did you get it? Shadow's offline for days now, doesn't answer me. Probably busy. Probably wouldn't understand anyway. Will you do the deal or won't you? I kinda wanna know, and I feel like the FDR are the bad guys. Let's do it. Good. If you help me. Well, this looks suspicious. Missing footage. Just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge. Okay, yeah, fair. No one in the FDI is smart enough to understand that. Have yourselves a deal? We have a deal. I'm okay with this. Good, now give me a few seconds to run my script. That was way too little code to be able to do that. Camera uncensored, injecting source code, starting Damon. Okay, that's wild, but okay. Done. Smiley face. The fucking smiley face, I love it. Has been magically restored. Good. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then. The thing is, clearly he could have done that without my help. Oh, okay, it's just a notification that I'm live. Oh, car. Cool. Right. Hal, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, that's just... I can't close Hal. Okay, he's just there now. Some sort of American muscle car? Okay, a lot of clicks. No match, perfect.
You ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later. But go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
I mean, he really wants it. I don't know how much it'll help her, but nah. Dude.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Software covered the missing part.
This is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Don't mention it. There's no way we couldn't try and figure out the license plate. At the beginning of where it comes in, there's probably a shot where you could see it. I feel like the canvassing was unnecessary at best. Stupid at worst. Your debt. Now, about that debt, Evan. Go ahead. What you need? Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Okay, hold on, let's open up the terminal. Call 187.222.19.8 dash dash. Oh wait, hold on. Dash no secure. That's so he can patch in, I'm guessing. Right, Hal, you wait down there.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this all about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FBI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag,
He's on this list, isn't he?
an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Timing sounds a little strange.
Gets worse. So
Good.
I started looking into the fire, of course.
Okay.
I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman.
Mia?
Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out.
Her
I came
husband.
to the top. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental. The result of faulty wiring in her oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious
Cole
extra
McLean.
resources by looking into it.
Interesting.
I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's why I'm hoping you can help me.
Give me a sec. Her husband, I hear. Her husband had been gone. Her husband would probably have the same surname. He is not on the list, so he's either the removed name or something. Because all the missing people have been on this list. There is no Cole. Interesting, interesting. Good to know. Why would Hal help you with this?
I'm sorry, but I can't really go into that. Not now, anyway.
Of course you
You
can't.
just have to trust me. Go ahead and search them in the Human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Sasha Cole. Oh, great. No, I don't have the clearance level.
Coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone
I didn't say it was a
into
coincidence.
Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident? You'll take a look then? Oh, thank
Yep.
you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
How can I access the Cole files? Funny. I was just working on this very thing. Perfect. So, it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files. Great. But, I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Why do you even give me options? They're the
I
same.
don't understand what that means, Tanner.
There she is.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Yeah. Right. Summary. The following report was written by Agent Andrews and modified on blank by blank. Ooh, case ID. Death caused by accidental fire stemming from functioning wiring in victim's oven. Agent in charge, Catherine Andrews. The fire started on the 25th of February 1992 around 2 a.m. and was successfully contained by 3:12 a.m. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. A single victim identified as Mia Cole through dental records. Oh, that's a good day then. Tenant information in a wedding ring was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies, attributing the cause of her death to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indication of a forced entry or struggle was evident in the home, aligning with the findings of the victim's autopsy report. Response team report, refer to report blank, concluded that the fire oriented from faulty wiring in the oven, a conclusion supported by evidence. So that's sus. Ring. Sasha and Mia's engraved. Okay. Wedding picture. Interesting, only his face burnt up. Great, so I can't see him. Chemical and sample. We've automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other in the top left. Please review the user manual out of the okay. You can find these documents on your personal drive. User manual and data report. Perfect. Right. Ash sample. Type non-organic. State solid. Okay, great. Wonderful. I have a theory. Whatever burnt here could not have burned the way that they say it would have. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. No, actually, I went to go just take a massive fucking shit. You pissbird. No, I took a shit. Right. The user manual for the ChemScan LCA chemical analyzer provides guidance for proper use and operation, but does not replace proper training. Yeah. Welcome to the user manual. The manual is designed to provide the information you need to safely and effectively use the instrument to perform chemical analysis. Open the sample. Check the appropriate settings for using your sample. Okay. Start. Hold on. Oh my god, this is gonna be difficult. Okay. Right, hold on. You wait down here. I don't even know what you're for. You can wait then. Right, okay. Input the appropriate setting for sample using formulas found thereafter. Oh, shush. ChemScan LCA sample settings. Ion size. The appropriate ion size for liquid sample ion size would be set to 2. For solid sample, it's typically set around 6. If it shows organic, the ion size must be set to 4. Non-organic, it is a 6. 6.0. Good. The delta V for an organic sample, it's sample weight times 250, sample weight times 100. 420. Okay. The threshold for liquid samples, for solid samples, for gases. The threshold says we set to half the delta V. 210. Beautiful. Sample matrix size. Well, the matrix size is 5 if you're using an older version of the ChemScan and LCA. Version 1.03 or lower, so we're not. You must set the matrix size to 4. Set it to 5. Good. What? Delta V could mean many things, or it could be a test that includes a centrifuge or something. Delta V just means change in anything that is a V. It could be anything. Done. Results. Once yes, open the CLCA data report, input the results and initiate the calculations. Oh, good. CLCA data report, right. CCVT 901. The pH is 6.5. That's kind of acidic. With bumps at 1.6. 6 kilohertz, 2.45, 9.25, and 10.6. This looks like a PCR, is my best guess. Calculate. What do you mean invalid settings? You check the manual to make sure. Okay, fine. Whatever. Fine. Let's pretend that I didn't do that right. Let's see. Start the analysis. No, this may take some time. Once the analysis is complete, open the CLCA data report. Input the results from ChemScan LCA analysis and initiate the calculation. PCVT is yeah. pH is yeah. I have to add the zeros after all of these? Do these all need a following zero? What do you mean? Plus or minus 0.15. That's what I gave it. Oh, do you need like a 10.60 again? I don't know. Okay. I'm not understanding something then. Huh? I'm sorry, chat. Is there something I'm missing here? How to read the results. Oh, from tallest to shortest. That makes much more sense. 10.6 followed by 2.45 followed by 1.51. Okay, we clear this, and this one is at 10.56. Yeah, I should have probably checked that part. 9.28. Bam! Cellulose? Gasoline? Ah, there's petrol in their house. Why is there gasoline in the house? There were traces of gasoline in the fire.
Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started
You
this fire.
can just say ass.
But why?
What are you gonna do now?
Up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
How so?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned...
Am I having an aneurysm? What is happening? This is what having a stroke feels like.
She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert.
Hello, Evan? Get a grip on your ADHD. Zone the fuck in. Evan! Wake up! Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's sad. Am I haunted? This is so eerie, though. Wake up!
Are you...
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still here, Andrews.
Anyway, thanks, operator. Because of
That
you,
was hard.
I finally have proof. Knowing how, well, as
I don't
much
like
as
this
someone
area
can
on the
do
side as much because it won't let me put stuff over it.
last time you and me worked together.
Good luck, Agent Andrews. Good. Hal, fuck off. Fuck off! Go away! No. God damn. So you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the Cole case, it's strange. Don't you think? It does seem suspicious. Maybe another meth cigarette and you're awake. Maybe at this point. Yeah, but that's not... You know, whatever. Just don't know what they're hiding or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry. If I didn't have a good reason. I have literally no idea. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep. You fuck off for a second.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Sure, Mike. What's this
I
about?
see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Want to catch up on the
I
case?
see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away.
So they were killed by the government. Absolutely, Director Trench. Oh. Lying to your friend. But you did the right thing. He's a bit of an asshole, though. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI... I used to work there. I mean, that's pretty obvious. You were in the FDI. For the moment, but... Yes, I was. As improbable as that seems. What do I do now? For now? Nothing. Yeah. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Good. FDI HQ. Washington, D.C. 1655. Wait a second, Barry. You tell me about your alien abduction in a second. Wait a second. I have a check. Is there any information left here? Okay, well, what about Mia, though? Mia shows up at least a bit. Not enough info to be able to piece together a password.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
Tanner here, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went
Yep.
back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything.
Yeah, right
like
here.
that. But I did find something else.
The desert heat.
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant.
I mean, yeah, he's in the middle of Nevada, so it's gonna be boiling.
A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me, like they'd been moved, put there for a reason, you know?
Okay.
So, I call it in, because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough,
An hour later?
stones, they find a body.
Oh, great.
State of decomp. They dig under
Beautiful.
another stone. Lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns
Oh,
out
beautiful.
we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many corpses?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones.
Oh, fucking hell.
Partners, well, I'll let you do the math.
Found a body and a skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young.
Oh, good. Child murderer.
Around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Consider it done.
Let me send you the files.
Right, beautiful.
Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. I mean, Dryfield. Okay.
Chat,
Goddamn time.
you shut up a second. Roswell is a very famous place in the US because it's known for having a lot of alien sightings. I know that because my mom's a massive conspiracy theorist. So it's real interesting that he tried to not say it's Roswell. It's Roswell. Roswell is a site also known for a supposed alien ship crashing into the sand around that area. Photo back. Photo front. Okay, so it's a kid whose face has been marked out. Seemingly female?
Skeleton appears
Yep.
to be female, estimated at
9 years of age. Oh,
starting the
okay, that's
examination
sad.
now.
Great.
Visual observations show well preserved and intact bones.
Okay,
Visible signs of trauma or damage.
good
The
to know.
subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present.
Okay,
Moving on. Here's something interesting.
okay.
The metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a
Okay.
slight curvature. You don't see that a lot.
Is that...
So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years
9
of
years
age,
of age with
with
a...
a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand.
Not
Based on the
very
level of
specific.
decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Oh, great. So you got nothing. The facility, Gabby. Gabby. The facility, Dr. Jenkins. Okay, hold on. I have two things to check. First off, bar. Name list. Gabby. There's a Gabby Bruce and a Gabby Mills. Could be either. Right. Jenkins. Okay. She's on this list somewhere. What do you want to bet the graveyard is all of these people who didn't show up again? Like, all the non-highlighted names are people who'd never showed up again. In which case, Gabby's on here, but I have to figure out whether it's Gabby Mills or Gabby Bruce. Right, in that case... Go away a second. Yeah, I have all the stuff open right now. Right, Human DB. Perfect. Right, first let's start off with Gabby Mills. How old was she? Okay, well I think this might be the wrong one, so it's the other one. Oh god, what was their name again? Gabby Bruce. Found her. Gabby Bruce. Her name is Gabby
How
Bruce.
did you find this, Tanner?
Her name is on the list from another case like Connie.
Wouldn't you think this case can't get any
Hell yeah. I feel smart for...
It does.
Oh,
But
perfect.
concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag?
Henry Jenkins, a previous victim. Oh, now the plot's thickening. He was connected. Got anything? Henry Jenkins. Really? No proof? Got anything else in your bag of tricks? Really?
The same first name isn't enough. I need something else.
Metacarpal bone. Abnormal growth. Gabby also has an unusual bone growth.
Be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the
I have a
hell?
feeling this guy murdered all these people,
Connie.
and somebody got him back for it.
Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay.
Okay, beautiful.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Human DB. Hold on. He's probably on the list, but let me just have a look. Quentin Spence. Pull him up on Human DB. Bar name list. Quentin Spence. No known aliases. Married. No. Quentin Spence. He is on there. I should have probably linked that for him so he could see that. Where is he? Somewhere on the left. It's Quentin Spence. He's on there.
So there's definitely a link.
Obviously.
The names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Crossed out means dead. I know that, but how do I prove that? You know, Henry Jenkins is not on the list. Good to know. You go away for a second. Oh, it's you. Yeah, no, you stay there. Eli Bell. Or Ellie Bell. Marital status married. Okay. Married? Could it be relating to that? Could it be the fact they're dead? They're all missing. That could work. Yeah, okay, that's what you wanted me to link to. Crossed out means the person is missing.
About 100 names like that. That number matches the stones.
Great.
Damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second
Indeed you did.
password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh. I'm sending everything your way.
Good, gimme. Yeah, no, that desert internet bad. Right, we need to open the second floppy disk. Which is some sort of pattern. Quentin Spence. Alright, let's get the autopsy report.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s.
Old.
Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat.
Beautiful.
Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition.
Mm-hmm.
The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this.
Sedent is a fancy word.
Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket.
Okay.
In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months.
Beautiful.
Based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed,
Okay.
including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Could be poison then, based on what they said. Badge. BM Technologies, Class A, clearance level 3. Quentin Spence, head of operations. Interesting, interesting, very interesting. R&D 1, RNT 2. FMP 1138. You're not gonna make this easy, right? Okay. They did not, in fact, make it that easy. Okay, let's check floppy disk 1, see if we can figure anything out. Right. Study. Upon arrival at the biome facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. He shows up earlier. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate, talented scientist, even in a subsidiary role. Meaning Dr. Jenkins explained that I would be heading up a trial involving FMP1138. Ah! A key component of his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. It appears to be of great importance. The trials, which are scheduled to commence in a few days, once I am well versed with the subject and the procedures are in place. Dr. Isles, the facility director. Enforcer work has the potential to significantly enhance the well-being of the patients who have been selected specifically for research. That's the list. So that's the victims, or the patients, that it just clicked. The alien abductions are people being taken to the secret facility even though they don't know it. They get lured out there and then they get dumped in the desert. The reason the people might look tall is because they might be standing on step stools or something to have a better view of the people from above. It's this lab that's grabbing people. This explains a lot. That explains why he got shot. It's probably somebody figured it out. For this purpose alone, although I am unaware of the project's source of funding, there appears a shortage of resources. Truly optimistic star research will make a profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Okay. The AMPA receptor is a crucial component of... Oh god, okay. Of excitatory synaptic transmission and plasticity in the brain. As a glutamate-gated ion channel, it mediates fast synaptic transmission and contributes to synaptic plasticity by modulating the strength of synaptic connections between neurons. Makes sense. Dysfunction of AMPA receptors has been implicated in various neurological and psychiatric disorders, including Alzheimer's disease, depression, and schizophrenia. So they're trying to cure all three, I'm guessing. Synapse, something, synapse. Interesting. Let me just try something. Worth a try. Right. Figure 1 representation of the AMPA receptor. Okay. Although it looks like it would be that. Okay, it's worth a try again. Right. Back to work. The APA potentiators represent a promising class of compounds for the treatment of those disorders as they enhance AMPA receptor function and improve synaptic plasticity. FMP1138 is a novel selective A receptor potentiator that has shown promising results in preclinical studies. It has been demonstrated to enhance AMPA receptor-mediated synaptic transmission and improve synaptic plasticity in vitro and in vivo. I am really good at reading science jargon. In this study, we sought to explore the potential therapeutic effects of FMP1138 on neuronal connectivity. Specifically, we aim to investigate whether FMP1138 could enhance synaptic connectivity and promote the formation of new synapses in vitro and in vivo. To accomplish this, we used a combination of electropsychological imaging and... Oh, hold on. I read that wrong, but also there's a comma where there shouldn't be one. Of electrophysiological imaging and behavioral assays to assess the effects of FMP1138 on neuronal function and connectivity. I'm starting to brain. I see the clue. It's a little obvious, though. Our results demonstrate that FMP1138 enhances synaptic connectivity and promotes the formation of new synapses in vitro and in vivo. Specifically, we observed that FMP1138 increases amplitude of excitatory postsynaptic currents in cultured neurons, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. Furthermore, we found that FMP1138 promoted the formation of new synapses in cultured neurons, as evidenced by an increase of the number of dendritic spines, the sites of synaptic contacts on neurons. In vivo, we found that FMP1138 improved cognitive function in a mouse model with Alzheimer's. Specifically, we observed that FMP1138 treated mice performed better in spatial memory tasks compared to control mice. Additionally, we found that FMP1138 treated mice had increased dendritic spine density in the hippocampus, a brain region critical for learning and memory. You shouldn't have to explain that in a scientific paper. Taken together, our findings suggest that FMP1138 represents a promising therapeutic agent for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by impaired neuronal connectivity and plasticity. Furthermore, preclinical and clinical studies are warranted to evaluate the safety and efficacy of FMP1138 in humans. You shouldn't have to explain what the hippocampus does to people who are reading this, because they should already understand that. Interesting. Okay, interesting, sorry. Okay, that's the one we're gonna need in a moment. Biome Technologies, RS Reserve 1990, Dr. Jenkins. The result demonstrated that FMP significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of EBCs. Enhancement, these findings study that... okay, just the same thing again. Research 2. That displays the... Ooh. Before and after. Interesting. .105 Endian. See, that was a big brain move that I just spotted there. Right. Anyway, back to reading. Could enhance synaptic... 105 Endian. Let's do that quickly. 105 Endian. Beautiful. My confession. Alright, let's have a fucking read. If you're reading this, this means I'm no longer living and that I've been buried in the dry field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the Biome facility. I was writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I was most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I am assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Ooh. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Please do not be as cowardly as I was. Interesting. I'd say that's the next step. Find this fucking place. Spence worked at the Biome facility. Yeah.
Address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll
Go.
check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight,
Good job, Barry.
I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God
Yeah, it's 100 bodies. They're gonna be there all night. Help them. Take care of yourself, Walker. Interesting. I'm good. Give me a sec. So we know this guy is big in this, as is Isles, but Isles doesn't show up anywhere, does he? Let's have a look here, okay? Let's do something smart for once and actually do some investigating, right? On floppy disk 1, Dr. Isles is referenced, correct? In the FMP1138 study. If not, I know he's in here. Dr. Isles. Is he going to be on this list? Probably not. I see no reason why he would be. Yeah, he's not on the list. But we know one of them is Henry Jenkins, and this guy is the science officer, at least one of the scientists on the project. So he's got some sort of influence over this fucking place. Oh, am I gonna have to go through the... Okay, chat, y'all ready for Vaseline Eyes? The Adventures of Mr. I Need Glasses. Average professional cam streamer's eyesight the second they have to step away from their setup.
He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
Be a little more careful. You're the FBI. You should be a little more, you know, sneaky with talking about me when it's somewhere I'm gonna walk past on my way home. That is not a cat. There's no way that was a cat. That's a cat. The first one was not a cat. I don't know what animal that was. It sounded like a crow. Kitty. Wait. Chat, I have a guess. My problem-solving brain just clicked. When she was talking about Sasha Miles, right? My character zoned out when they were talking about the situation. Is my character actually Sasha Miles? I don't believe the name Evan Tanner is the real name. Is my character Sasha Miles? Just disguised as Evan Tanner or something to be able to infiltrate the FDI. Right. Let's lie about who I am again. Woo! I'm so fast at typing. Right, let's have a look. Oh god, what is it, Mike?
Good morning, Evan.
Hi, Mike, how are you?
About yesterday.
Yeah?
This business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan.
Obviously a distraction. I'm gonna get high before I fall asleep tonight. Why?
But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
Feeling a little stressed, I take it?
Yeah, I guess I am. It's this job. It can be a real killer. Well, I better get back to it. You have a good
Yep.
one. All right?
Get to work, you lazy
I can't tell you
fuckwit.
How happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week.
Ha ha ha.
Once everything calms down in the
Ha
madness.
ha ha. Fucking weirdo. Maybe you can. No, just have a good one. I don't wanna fucking talk to him longer than I have to. Right, Barry, how's your night?
Operator Tanner, that you?
Still me, Agent Walker?
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
Of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What do you mean?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you
Oh,
didn't
crap.
give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a goddamn
mole?
operator program.
What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program.
Oh my god, you don't have to be so bitchy, I'm helping.
Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened.
Yeah, that's, give me it.
Won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Dr. Isles. Biome? FMP 1138. MP 1138. I need to know the password. Prove it was arson. Study. Oh my god, they have a lot of reading. Upon my arrival at the biome facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. I am to work with such a passionate and talented scientist, even if a subsidiary role during our and then I'll be heading up a Oh, wait. Facility. Entrance. Beautiful. Who is this dude? Agent 47 looking head ass. I know who that is. I recognize you. You are a match with our parking lot shooter. You are the same dude. I'd be a little less obvious if I were you. Well, that's gasoline, so you're not very sneaky, are you? Yeah, you brought in fucking jerry can.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
No match in the
That
database.
would've been too easy, huh?
Yep.
I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
I just need the magic word.
Operator, would you please, pretty please, give me the code for the goddamn door?
I'll find the code for you, Agent. I just wanted to kind of annoy him. Yeah, give me that code. Zero 1 4 4 8 5. Confirm.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner,
Is it my fault?
let me see if I can find something.
Bitch. I'll have to help you.
The investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Asshole. Why'd you say that?
'Cause this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here, but if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Agreed. Something else I can do?
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
What exactly am I looking for?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just
If I could find that, that would be pretty fucking scary. I already knew this. I checked this because I recognized him.
charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation?
Pendle.
Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
Oh, they know each other. What'd you fucking find? That's so shocking. Oh, great.
See what I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks
Yep.
like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient.
Was she hiding this from
I
us?
don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Asked her
That means she
boyfriend
didn't
why.
know.
She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
Any records on Connie?
Looks like either the first responders took that info with them or it burned in the fire.
So what do we do now?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact
This guy seems like an actual good agent. Like he's doing something.
over here.
Sure thing, agent. Oh, fuck off, Skinner. Oh, wait, I'm calling him. Skinner, pick up. Just when I was starting to miss you. Don't contact Pendle. What? Why not, Hal? Agent Walker, though really grumpy, is right. There's a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinking little mole, Evan. You're the mole, Hal, technically speaking. I'm not the mole, Evan. But I have a plan to find out who is. Plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. A 2-for-1 Hal special. Go on, tell me the plan. The ghost is the guy who's showing up and killing people and so on. So Walker told you that a team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FDI. Okay. But some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here. Like the name on Jenkins' list. And a closed network that unfortunately I can't hack into. So what do we do then? We can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer. Ooh! We can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him, or her, to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with agents Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. Perfect. Can't get into the evidence room. Not yet, you can't. But just give me a second. Okay. I've hacked the accreditation server, giving you access permission. It's go time, Evan. What if this doesn't work? Well, then an intruder alarm is activated and you go to prison. For many, many years. Well, let's try not to think about that. Fuck you, Hal! No chop chop, Evan. It's better be worth it. Okay, time to go into blurry mode. Blurry time. Okay. That looks like an evidence room. You can see all the lights on the ceiling and what I assume are shelves. Yep, beep. They really don't want to have to do any 3D modeling, did they? Like, this is the bare minimum to look like it could be this. Computer. Activate the computer so I can see again. My eyes only work when looking at a monitor. Like the average iPad kid in this game, apparently. Oh, beautiful. Is it you? Yes, it's me, Hal. If you can't access this computer, can't you make the evidence visible? You can access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global FDI network. I'll have to access the files and look for the hidden evidence on your end. Good. Stand for my laptop, though. Hell yeah, that sounds sick. You'll have to work a little, Evan. Sorry. So go ahead and log in, but you need to come back to H for help, or you know, Hal if you need my assistance. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Authentication succeeded. I'm getting an error message. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do something on mine, actually. Just a sec. Thanks, Hal. Okay, just updated your credentials. You should be able to see the files now. Look in the hidden column and see if you could find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. And come back here once you've done that, okay? Good. That's interesting. Summary, ring, wedding sample. Okay. We can. Criminal car. A hard drive. Hey, Hal. Please get out of here. Just had an idea. The list on Henry Jenkins. Don't you think it's time we finally discover the name that's been redacted? I mean, sort of fucking hell. Then come back here, you know, H for Hal. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's the first case, isn't it? Like you've won at the Everence room or something. Alright. Log out and head back to your desk, but act natural, Evan. Get the fuck out of this place! Oh, so now I have 2 sneaky secret files. I feel like the game would have been so much more boring if you didn't talk to Hal. Like, what would you be doing in this situation? What if you decide to partner with the FBI? Sounds like the Isaac order from, again, Papers, Please. They're not the bad guys, they're just not legally endorsed. Legal and correct are not always the same. I think anyone with a brain can agree. For example, stealing food for your family should not be as big of a crime as just theft. Al, politely fuck off. I need to know. Who is on the list? I called it. It's Sasha Cole. Act natural. So the name can't be the password because I've already tried it, unfortunately. Surprised if they tampered with it too. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover the files. I'm kind of nervous. It's Sasha Cole. Really? I have to reopen it? Sasha Cole. Explains where he went. That means he's alive. He isn't dead. Ah, God. Anyway, the hard drive has recovered some of its files. That's fortunate. Look. Sasha Cole and Connie Moore. Both are password protected. Focus on Connie's folder first. If you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan. You're gonna have to work a little more. Fuck you. Please stop. Ben Turner and Ash Yates. From IT to Henry Jenkins. Notice that you used your badge ID as your password. We recognize the convenience of this, but in the interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another. Even though your password has more than 4 characters, it is still not secure enough. Please choose a new password. Sincerely, Samaj Henderson. IT. Code on there. Jerry Can suspect. Nope. No, it would be at the graveyard. Quentin Spence's badge. Oh, okay. Hey, Hal, I'm gonna need you to fuck off, right? So this is to Henry Jenkins. We need to figure out what Henry Jenkins's card said. Worth a try. 302. What the fuck? 3026 542 517 573. Nope. Open Connie Moore's file. His badge ID. What is the badge ID number down here, right? Worth a try. How are we gonna open it? Henry Jenkins, yes. Victim. Henry Jenkins. That is dead. Yeah, we know that. He also shows up in the graveyard. The front. The fucking genius. There he is. That's not how that image would look, but I'll take it. We got him, boys. We got his ass. Class S, damn, he's strong. Oh. There's a way I could do that. 4036636 200510 200510. Boom, bitch. Older people and their passwords. Anyways, nice work. Good, thank you. Alright, I'm guessing there's something in Coney's file we can use to trigger the mole and lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. Piece of information, an address maybe, something. Find an address. Ooh, hold on, notes. Let's do this one first. Project Eve version FMP1138 Mark 6. Subject Connie Moore, ID FDFCCM01. Sex female. Admission. Responsible Henry Jenkins. Initial observation: Connie was spotted by the disposal team near a DFBD site around 11:35 and apprehended around 11:50 a.m. She will be used as a subject for the Mark 6 prototype, which should arrive from the lab tomorrow. Objectives: seed abduction and interrogation by extraterrestrials, remove memory of encountering burial site on her hike. Oh. Anchors her memory of the event leading up to this moment are the recent claims of alien abduction. They're trying to use memory manipulation. That's interesting. New Mark 6 samples arrived. We'll keep the same dosage as Mark 5 with 3 mg sessions for 1 or 2 sessions per day, depending on subject's reactions. First session, notice the same side effects as usual. Fever is 30% higher than a Mark 5 average, but that was expected. Subject seems very receptive, but given the high fever, only 1 session was undertaken. Fever increased by yet another 10%, only 1 session. Fever is starting to decrease, ATH about 48 hours. After first injection, matches previous observations of Mark 5. We'll aim for 2 sessions tomorrow. Fever stable, although still a bit high. Fever decreased, so it's just going up and down and stuff like that. The lab? What in the world were they doing to Coney? Fucked up shit, that's what. Perfect. Even given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Now what, Hal? Let me check something. Zero, 3, 6, 6, 3, 6. 200510. Three 6 200510. So it's a different code. Should we send? Well. Then he contacts the ghost and our plan works exactly the way we want it to. Go ahead and contact Skinner so you can contact Pendle. Smart. I'll get back to you later. Good. We should probably close all this.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
I need to contact Agent Pendle.
What is this regarding?
An address linked to the murder of
Right.
Wells.
I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Yeah, he's listening in.
Operator Tanner, what can I do for you?
I have footage of Wells' killer committing arson via case
You're kidding.
walkers
Okay,
working.
So our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Actually, yes, I got an address linked to Jenkins.
So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it.
Lakehurst Avenue.
So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo.
Lamp where Wells' killer has been spotted. She wouldn't know who
I'm on my
Jenkins
way.
is.
I'll contact you when I
Oh wait,
get
no, she
there.
would.
Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we
She
can
first
finally
got
solve
his
this crime.
case. Be careful, he's dangerous. Good. Nice. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 1455. Beautiful. I woke up naked in a bush today. What the fuck happened to you, mate? What the are you okay? Graveyard, body 1, badge. Beautiful. Thank you, Jenkins, for being a dumbass. Okay, and waking up naked is not too shocking, so I'm not bothered. Sorry, I was so confused. 403 6636 200510. Okay. I'm guessing none of these will open with that code either. Right, Pendle, what's going on?
I'm at the lab.
Okay, what? Right, talk to me, Agent.
The
What's
door
going
wasn't
on?
Locked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. They left all their beeping lab equipment behind, but I don't see any sign of Wells' killer. Looks like a dead. Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me.
Oh, great.
On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You!
Also, if I do wake up in a bush, I'd probably be high as fuck, not drunk. Fair.
Your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now! It's locked! What did you do? Hands up! Turn around.
Okay.
Hands on your head!
Lurkin' and Merkin, fair enough.
You okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What do you do? Open the door now! It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you there?
Talk to me.
There's a bomb. This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb. It's my third day. The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down. You gotta help me here.
Calling Skinner.
Come right
Wait.
back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
We need to defuse a bomb.
Oh, Tanner. Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means...
You do it.
have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, what do I have to do?
Sharing
Let's
the
get this
updated
done.
Bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning.
Oh, perfect.
You understand?
I understand. Let's do this. Bomb defusal guide. Good. Oh, good. That's saved. Okay. Identify bomb archetype. Section 1-2. Okay, what does the bomb look like?
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
Okay. Oh, god damn. Okay, defusal guide. Please refer to 2-2. There are 4 archetypes. Okay, about the bomb. So have a mass per module. This power module voltage is lower than 5 volts. Power module CF21 has a green wire mass. Wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
Okay, hold on. Power module is a battery and has 2 wires. It's a multi-mass device. Have a mass per module. Okay. Voltage is lower than 5 volts. Okay, it's a single mass device. Use liquids or gasolines, else. About the bomb. Tell me about the explosives. What kind of explosive is it?
I'd say gasoline. Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Ticking that can be sustained without a dedicated. Okay. I3, autonomous ticking device is what that describes. Okay, the first step is to get the bomb serial number. But the bomb. Tell me about the display. What kind of display is it?
I don't know what type it is. The numbers are made of little bars. There's 7 of them. Is that important? We don't have all day, operator.
Hi, Johnny. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Right. I want you to enter a code on the numpad. 0000. Confirm.
It says ABM 186511.
Oh god, okay. Autonomous ticking devices. If the serial is X, right. So is FAGA ABM something. It was manufactured by ABM Industries. The first step is to disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, follow the procedures on CF21. Modular key put its bomb. Oh god damn it. This is gonna be difficult. Okay. Is to disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, follow the procedures listed under column disable procedure for these modules and these modules only. Whatever. Disconnected. Okay. Requires ticking. False. I want you to oh god, okay. Cut a wire from the keypad. In order to disconnect the keypad, you simply need to cut its yellow data wire. Cut the yellow wire.
Are you sure, operator?
Yes, cut the yellow wire.
You're right. Okay.
Me too.
I'm cutting the wire. Oh, it's done. But the bomb's still ticking.
Autonomous ticking device. CF21. Module definition. Good. Display. I want you to cut a wire. Cut a wire from the display. Disabling the display. Okay. If the device is multi-mass archetype, please refer to this. Else, first the display module needs to be powered off. There should be a power switch on the device. Back. Back. power off the screen.
How do I do that? Wait. I see it. A little switch next to the screen. Okay, it's switched off.
Okay. I want you to then cut the yellow data wire. After that, cut the red plus wire. Cut a wire. Display. Cut the yellow.
I hope you're right. Alright, it's cut.
I want you to cut a wire. Cut a wire from the display. Cut the red wire.
Here goes, operator.
Might have been accumulated. This needs to be handled. Power on the screen. Power. I want you to power on the screen.
I'm pressing the switch. The screen is still off, but I guess that's normal.
I want you to power off the screen.
Okay, it's switched off.
Okay, good. She's actually listening. I would have been like, the fuck do you mean turn it on and off? Okay. CF21. Last component is the receptor. The device multimass archetype else. Okay. There are two types of receptor, active and passive. Constantly. For autonomous ticking devices, receptors are passive. Okay. Cut the receptor's yellow signal wire. I want you to cut a wire. Oh shit, okay. Cut a wire? Back, shit. Module definition, receptor. Okay. About the bomb. Describe the bomb again
There are
quickly.
some wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display.
Okay. So that means it has. So disconnect, follow the 3-1 procedure. Disconnect the massive module, disconnect power. To disconnect the mass, you need to call the green wires of each module with each when such a wire is present. Okay, hold on, I need to double check something. Device identification, no shit. For an autonomous ticking device, right. So a module that requires ticking has been disconnected, follow the 3-1 procedure, finally follow procedure 3-2. I want you to cut all the green wires of each module when such a wire is present. Cut a wire from the display, cut the green wire.
Please, please, please. I'm still alive.
Okay, cut,
No,
okay.
Anyway.
I want you to cut a wire from the battery. There's no green wire from the battery, okay. Green wire.
All right, I'm cutting it.
Oh god, this is fucking scary. I want you to cut a wire from the explosive. Is there a green? No. Okay. If the diffusal guide prompts you to do so, any attempt to disconnect the power module will probably trigger a failsafe. Disconnect the power by cutting its black wire.
Here we go. I'm alive.
Oh my
That mean it worked?
Oh my god.
God. Thank you.
That was stressful. These are really fucking complicated.
Vacation too.
I'm here when you're ready.
I have to
Fucking
say,
hell, that's a long
I'm
list.
impressed, Operator Tanner. Not many would
Jesus.
have managed their way through a situation like that without the proper training.
Ah,
The life of an FBI agent today. And
great,
preserved
thanks,
valuable
Skinner.
evidence as well.
you probably almost got them killed, you fucking rat bastard.
Once you're done conversing with Agent Pendle, go home.
This was wrong. See you tomorrow, sir. Jesus Christ. That was actually kinda tense. I'm here, Agent.
Thank you. You saved my life today.
Just doing my job.
Walker's apprehended Wells' killer. He's taking him back to the department where he'll interrogate him tomorrow. I don't know
Finally.
what we'll find
Good.
here at the lab if we find
God
anything
damn,
else.
just cut the red wire. Fuck you. The only wire color I didn't cut was red.
Goddamn door. Thanks again, operator.
Not a problem.
Bye, operator.
Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Sorry, the moment just showed up. That was fucking clean. Fucking terrifying, though. It reminds me of Keep Talking and No One Explodes, but both more and less difficult. Like, the bomb in theory is much more simple, but the instructions were weirder. And to be fair, but you do get more time. So the bomb was more difficult, but you get much more time to do it. Although most of the modules are named different things than what they tell you about. As much as I think a stream of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes would be funny to do with Linux, I think it would lead to too much arguing, and that would just be bad. Maybe with Cedric that would work, though, because the thing is, me and Linux would argue, and then eventually Linux stops paying attention or gets annoyed. Me and Cedric argue so much in games that we just don't care anymore. So I think we'd be able to get through it. Exactly. Because I'd probably be the one doing the instructions or with the bomb, and I'd start yelling. I know, honey. Ugh. I wonder if there's different versions of that bomb, or if it's always that one. Like, do you think they give you randomly generated options of getting the other bombs? Because it would be a waste to make that much paper and stuff just for most of it to be useless. Or at least if I was the dev, I'd make sure you give them the most difficult version of a bomb, which honestly we might have had. So lucky there was no math to do, though. Sorry, but I was just vibing because I thought of a song and now it's stuck in my head. Right. 7:25. Kinda late for work, don't you think? Usually we're meant to be there earlier. No, I'm kidding. It's early as hell. What the fuck? Make sock? One of the things it's doing in there is making socks. Is it like knitting wool socks? Now, let's be weird and do the password first. Spilled the glitter off of my desk. I can't get it off. Rule number 1 of glitter: don't fucking drop it. Sup, Pendle?
Hey, Tanner. Man, I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Oh yeah, you almost blew up.
Over everything that happened at the lab. You know,
There's probably, the story probably can account for me fucking up though, and that's what scares me because it wouldn't make me restart.
But I haven't reached out just to get all cheesy on you. I got an update on the case.
Perfect. Found something at the lab?
Oh yeah, you could say that. Much of it is still classified, given its ongoing status.
That's not a
But
bad
there are
idea
some
from
things I
APOG,
can share
actually.
Since they're related to your caseload. Not sure I understand everything, but it looks like Jenkins was into some super shady memory research.
Yep.
I mean, it definitely wasn't FDA approved. I'm sending you the files now. Maybe it will clarify some things for you. I'll talk to you later, Tanner.
Hold on. Thank you, Pendle. Thank you a lot for this. Dear Eve, my dearest Eve, it's been 8 long years since our beloved Andrea left us. No, Andrea. Okay, and secondarily, what else I was going to check? Right, I have a guess. Andrea Isle. Andrea Isles? It's just a guess. This time I've worked tirelessly in the hopes of one day making this world a better place. Today I've finalized the contract for what I believe will be the final stage of my research. I've named the project after you. Okay, maybe it's much more simple then? The only last idea I have is... God damn it. I don't know where the source of my funding is coming from, but it's a little part that's provided me with all the money that I will ever need to see my work through. If I'm successful... hold on. One last check. No Eves either. God damn, I'm not finding shit. I believe I do. They will no longer have to live with their traumas. Traumas and painful events can be erased from the mind. Imagine how wonderful that will be. Oh god. If it was available 8 years ago, neither you nor myself would have suffered the way we did when our beautiful 16-year-old daughter left this world, and you would still be alive to this day. My god, okay. I have to do... I even have to sacrifice 1,000 lives. I have to sacrifice, as hard as that will be, it will be worth it, as millions one day will be saved. I figured out what her name is, but I need to find what his name is. Hold on. You wait down here. They don't care about you. Facility. No. Eve Jenkins? Ah. Age 33. And if I take a guess, the daughter, Andrea Jenkins. Yep, kid. Okay, so I'm figuring stuff out. Secondarily, the vials. Project Eve, Connie Moore. Type, can you guys put it upside down over a trash can? Okay, but we got the ghost, yeah. Is Andrea the password? Could be, could be. Good shout. Andrea. Eve. Nope. Kind of a hero now. I'm so happy she didn't blow up. Good shout though, Vessel. Very smart. I did not think of that. Well, I have another opportunity for you to be a hero, Evan. It's urgent, in fact. Are you ready? Fine, what can I do? Dre proved the fire at me as it was an instant Andrews jumped back into the case. And after certain evidence finally finished being processed, she spotted something. Something she missed before. There was a bug in Mia's apartment. Oh, that type of bug. I was gonna say, that's pretty normal. That's really creepy. The technical details. But, in examining this bug, I found a second video feed. Turns out this feed is routed to the same destination as the bug in Mia's. Who's watching Mia is watching this other feed too. I'll patch Andrews through. Please do. Fine, put her through, Hal. Okay.
I told you we'd be
Ow.
working together again, didn't I?
I said I pinched myself. Well, you were right.
So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole.
I'm guessing this is gonna have something to do with this, so you two sit down here.
The person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator?
Happy to help.
Thanks, Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told me that to share it, I had to type in, press this, and then... Alright, you should have access now. Send me the name of the person via the human DB as soon as you have it. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
The only option is Callie Welch. So they're not there. But Allie has something to do with that guy. Hal. Ooh, a video. Oh, this is live, okay. What is that? Yeah. Just a window, okay. Let's leave that up there. Seems to be damage on the wall. This is my house. The tram, this is my house. This is my character's house. There's a tram near their house. That's my house. Oh my god. Oh, I'm in on it. Microwave food? Pile of beer bottles. Yeah. Yeah! This is our house! Didn't want me to scan the wall. I knew the second it said the tram because I remember that specifically. Me? I'm being watched.
Yeah, right, Tanner. Wait, you're kidding, aren't you?
The fuck is going on? Yeah, that's my house. No idea. You have to believe me. I don't trust you, Hal. I'm going to share something with you. The fact that you're being watched means you're not on their side. I know that now. You remember the file in the trash? You can unlock it by using Alice. That's their name. That's Hal's name. Give me. I got it. I've trusted you with my identity. Yeah, it's Alice. Truman? Okay, well, okay, game, come on. You can be a little less obvious with your fucking references. Come on. Let's have a quick peek. Alice Truman. Why are you so fucking sexist that you assume they couldn't be a woman? Ah, okay. Place of birth, Lebanon, huh? But Philadelphia. Lebanon, Philadelphia is kind of funny. Let's have a look at the wanted list. They look like someone else. Kind of just my memory fucked up there. Okay. Interesting. They're kind of tall. Okay. You may better know me as Hal. I was an operator in the operator program under Supervisor Skinner. In fact, I was the operator that you replaced. I had been an operator for only a few months when I started noticing strange occurrences. When I began to look into these matters, I was quickly met with resistance. It soon became apparent that the only way to truly investigate these matters, putting my life in danger, was to quit, or rather, to not rouse suspicion, get fired from my job as an operator, which I did by pretending to be incompetent. Outside, I adopted the alias Hal, and using the skills I learned even before my days at the FDI, picked up the investigation from where I left off. I'm a hacker, a damn good one too, but as good as I am, the FDI has proven a worthy adversary with one of the most advanced security systems in the world. Because there's a system I need someone on the inside, and that person is you. Maybe it's funny, but I discovered that the trash is the only part of the computer that's not reset between one operator leaving the program and another joining, so I left this file there for you, and your computer is a backdoor to the FDI terminal system. Thank you. Why would you search his name? They're gonna find her name. Their name is Alice. And secondarily, they have no record. There's no reason for them to assume that, Apog. The person has 0 criminal records, and they're just a past employee. I might have just accidentally found some random bullshit that they left on the computer that didn't get wiped. That's not too suspicious. There you are. Now you know who I am. I can still leak my identity and get a nice fat reward and spend the rest of your days drinking margaritas on a beach somewhere if you want. But now you know what to do. I'm hoping it's time so that one day we can expose them, whoever they are, and however powerful they may be. And what do you say, Alice? Okay. What am I meant to do now? I meant to do something with this? Hello? I'm gonna check what my cat's doing. Cat. Sorry. I don't know what to do right now. Ow. I stuck. What do I do? You can't close Hal. That's what's confusing me. Normally it won't let you. Right, hold on. Let's go back. Continue. I'm assuming it glitched and accidentally actually closed Hal, which isn't meant to be possible.
Hey, Tanner.
Oh god, now I have to talk to her again.
Last night, just kept going over and over everything that happened at the lab. You know, you and Agent Walker saved my life. I don't think I'll ever be able to pay you back.
Oh.
I haven't reached out just to get all
Cool.
easy on you.
So that's what happens if you get it before they tell you their name. How does that work?
Oh yeah, you could say that. Much of it is still classified, given its ongoing status. But there are some things I can share since they're related to your caseload. Not sure I understand everything, but it looks like
That's a
Jenkins
badge
was
number,
into
isn't it?
some super shady memory research. I mean, it definitely wasn't FDA approved. I'm sending you the files now. Maybe it will clarify some things for you.
That's interesting.
I'll talk to you later, Tanner.
Talk to you later. Cool, first name basis, whatever. Hal. Hi, Hal. You know, I already opened the file. What now? How does Hal react if they find out I already opened it without them telling me? God, sorry about this, chat. We're gonna have to wait through. I didn't think it was possible to close HAL, because look. This doesn't close HAL, it just minimizes them. It's just doing my job, HAL. Well, I have another opportunity for you to be a hero. Seriously, right now? I know you've been through a lot lately. We're so close to finally getting some answers. So after you proved the fire at Mia's wasn't an accident, being processed, she spotted something. Is the hard drive? It's really creepy. Yada yada yada. 25001001935555. Bam. Waste of fucking time that was. Can I? Ah. Nothing. No longer needed. I found another back door. Cool.
I told you we'd be working together again, didn't I?
Well, you were right.
So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole. But first things first. We need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator?
Let me see what you have.
Thanks, Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told me that to share it, I had...
Yeah, they almost said Alice.
Press this, and then... Alright, you should have access now. Send me the name of the person via the human DB as soon as you have it. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
It's me.
Yeah, right.
The dramatic music. Yeah, Hal is called... their actual name is Alice. The fuck is going on? Yeah, the password is Alice. This is a totally normal document. Yep, cool. Yeah, no, they tell us it in a moment. I had to replay this part because it glitched. I already opened it. There we go, the spec. Who exactly is them? They are known as the Organization. Wow. Vague as fuck. A shadowy group whose influence runs deep throughout our country, throughout the world for that matter. I believe they're the ones who funded Jenkins' Project Eve. Okay. And I believe they're the ones who are watching you too. Why are they watching me? I don't really care that they're a woman, I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't shock me that much. I will do every other option except that. EVE Online. EVE Online is not that bad. I played it for a while, but I just gave up eventually. It's the only way you can find out what's going on here and why. They're watching you. I know you're scared, I'm scared too, but we have to keep going, Evan. We have come so far. Speaking of which, I found more or less where the feed of your apartment is ending up. Where does it end up, Hal? At the FDI HQ. Of course it is. Someone in your building is watching you. What the hell is going on? Goes behind a closed network. Of course it is. It's either my supervisor or my friend, and I think it's the friend. So we'll have to send Andrews in from her branch office. Stick around to the part of the building where I think the signal is ending up. I'll contact you once she's there. Your head must be spinning, but sit tight, okay? I'll try my best, Alice.
The people who were watching Mia are watching you?
I guess so.
What is going on? And the feed is ending up at headquarters? Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Still, I am. Okay, I'm on my way, Tanner. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's what scares me. Yeah, I'm worried of getting to the bottom of this shit. Barry! The only normal part of this, kind of. Agent Walker.
You all right, Tanner? You sound kind of funny. Look, I'm down here in the basement with this guy, you know, Mr. Not in any of our databases. Real piece of work, let me tell you. And there's a bit of a hiccup. He says he'll talk, but he'll do it under only one condition.
It's with me? He wants to talk to me.
He says he'll only talk to you. You gotta do the questioning. My 2 cents? This guy, I mean, he's a real pro. We won't get anything out of him unless we play ball. That's just the way it is.
Why me?
Hey, Tanner. Personally, I think No Name might be a few fries short of a Happy Meal. But if you talk to him, maybe we can find out who this guy is.
That's kind of
Why
fun.
he's been doing, you know, what he's been doing.
Of course I'll do it.
I'm putting the phone down between me and our little friend here.
Hello, Mr. Tanner.
Oh, okay. Why do you want to talk to me?
I have a deal for you. I'll answer your questions, but you have to answer mine.
Dark
Know
blue,
why, so
white
don't.
flash deck with Raf. I don't know what that means, but I'll believe you. Did you know 4-Bit plays Magic the Gathering? Genuinely, the first thing you ever hear from anyone who plays Magic the Gathering, when you tell them that you've played even like Arena, is just, you play Magic? And then, I don't know that much. I just played a little bit of Magic by matching card stats that seemed cool. I don't know. You have to answer mine. I will know if you lie, so don't. What kind of questions?
So, every time you answer one of my questions, if I feel you've been honest, I will answer one of yours. Why don't we try one? I'll start. Do you know why I wanted to talk to you? Specifically, you, Mr. Tanner?
No fucking clue.
You told the truth. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can ask me a question. Go on. I'm ready.
Ooh. What is your full name?
My name? I have no name. My previous identity was erased when I started doing what I do. Even if I gave you my old name, you wouldn't find it in your database. I've been expunged. They are quite thorough. Now,
Oh, great.
Mike Trench, Mr. Tanner.
We've been good friends for years.
I see. Your turn, Mr. Tanner.
Okay. Who is your contact?
That subject is out of bounds. I never
Oh!
disclose the persons I work for.
Oh, okay.
That would be unprofessional.
Uh-huh.
Another question, Mr. Tanner.
It's just getting boring. Like, the joke is very dead. Because it's boring. I know what Flash is. Like, I remember stuff. What about Sasha and Mia Cole?
Sasha Cole is missing, and that I killed Mia Cole by setting fire to her apartment.
He admitted to killing Mia Cole!
Asking too many questions. At the time, my mission was to ensure the investigation of Sasha Cole would hit a dead end. Go nowhere. I don't know anything more about this subject. I only know what was necessary to do my job.
He killed Mia Cole.
Sasha Cole. All right.
Okay. What do you know about Project Eve? Why did you ask me about Mike? What do you know about Project Eve?
Mentioning its name means I failed. The goal of
Mhm.
Project Eve was to develop a means to alter personal memory, plant
Hmm.
false memories, and erase old real memories. Quite valuable. It was started
Mhm.
and led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. But it
Mhm.
was cancelled after there
I asked all the important questions because I want to know.
subjects in Project Eve. When a subject died, which often happened, the subject was buried in the desert, out by Dryfield, at the DFPD. That's all I know about
Dryfield,
Project Eve.
Uh,
Come to retrieve the missing footage
something
from the
B,
garage.
like BD stands for something. By using our video software.
I see. Now you can ask me a question.
He believed that? Y'all should check announcements. You should. It was a really fucking good announcement. I am very happy with it. It's one of my favorites I've done in a while. Even if it's not serious, I didn't ping everyone for it. It's also actually notifying you guys of something that did change. If you look at the profile picture, you'll see there's shading on it now. Burb has been updated. That's why there's a patch note. Why talk to me? Who do you work for? Who do you work for?
I'm afraid talking about that is out of bounds.
Oh my god.
Would get me killed. The truth
Okay.
is, I don't know much anyway. They keep me in the dark. But
Yeah, I know you reacted with Pissbird. Haha, hilarious.
the organization
How could I have predicted?
know Hal's true identity.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I have to check something. Do you know Hal's true identity? No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
That's too bad. That's all the information that I need. We're done here.
You owe me a question.
Well, I broke my promise. What are you gonna do? Put me in prison?
I'll take things from here. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go, Mr.
The joke is in fact not dead. It is to me. Personally, I just think it got very boring a while ago. Like, as much as I'm not saying you're not allowed to say it ever again, it's just kind of overused at this point, is how I'm gonna phrase it. I want to be able to enjoy liking the color yellow without every time being like, oh, it's piss. I made a new camo. I made a new digital camo for War Thunder. Do you know what the first thing Frost said? Piss. Because it had yellow on it. If I made it any other color, there would have been no issue. But the fact it's yellow made it immediately have to be piss. I'm not allowed to make anything yellow anymore. Understood, Walker? I'm not allowed to just enjoy having a favorite color that isn't blue or red. Or green. Any other color I'd be left alone. Except brown. Yeah, it's funny for you. Are you ready? I'm ready, let's do this. Obviously it's piss. Y'all need to drink more fucking water if your immediate assumption is it has to be piss. Motherfucker, orange exists. Okay, and? My favorite color is yellow, not orange. She's in the elevator going up. She'll be calling you soon. In the meantime, let me bring you up to speed. Our goal is to access the server room on the 11th. But first, Andrews will enter a technician's locker room on the same floor to grab a key. With the key, she can enter the room and we can find out who her mole is. This can I please enjoy yellow? That's all I ask. Oh, for you, it's not because of that. For you, it's just because I see how much fucking monster you drink. Get some fucking water. Once Andrew plugs in the server device that I gave her, it will give us access to every subnetwork in the FDI. Wherever the source of this video feed is, and whoever's behind it, we'll find out there. No. I know I didn't want to. I didn't think it was a good idea, but it wouldn't let me not. Yes, you do. Ranch will bring too much attention, alert them all to our presence. It's our last chance. I understand, it's now or never. Yeah, Get some water, dumbass. Keep drinking Monster, you're gonna start pissing toothpaste. With the blue and red streaks in it. Enjoy the peeping. One last thing. What? No matter what happens, no matter what we find out, thank you. You're not such a bad operator after all, Evan. Hold on, what? You look like a red and blue streak, Apog. We measure in days, not hours. I measure in months. I've only ever drank Monster when Lennox gets it.
Tanner, are you there?
Hello, Catherine.
Okay, I'm on the 11th outside the door.
Alright, let's go.
Not gonna lie, I'm a bundle of nerves. Breathe, Catherine, breathe. You see me, right?
I see ya.
Oh no. Bad news, Tanner. The code Hal gave me isn't working. Not the start I was hoping for.
Stay calm, I'm on it. Code doesn't work. Damn. They must have changed it. Okay, cool. Okay, change of plans. Send Andrews down to the 8th. Your floor, actually. No code is needed. Get inside. From there, you'll guide her to the emergency stairway. Ah, smart. You can use to get up, back up to the 11th. Got it. Go down to 8. From there, use the emergency stairs.
Can I bring you a coffee or anything?
Kind of funny.
I tend to make bad jokes.
Thank you, Cedric.
Okay, on my way.
Okay, I'm sending you the floor plan for 8. Evan. You'll have to guide her. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, I'm back down at 8. Just one problem. I don't know this floor, Tanner. But I guess you probably do, right? Anyway, I'm in the entrance, doing my best not to look suspicious. But it's hard when you're basically waiting in a pool of your own sweat. Where do I go?
Take the door to your left.
Alright, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead. There's a hallway to the right, and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan?
Take the hallway to the right.
Okay. Okay, there's a door at the end of the hallway. 2 doors on the right. 1 door and a hallway on the left. Where do I go now?
Take the hallway on the left.
Gotcha. The hallway's a dead end. That leaves us with a hallway to the right and 2 doors. Do I take the right door or the left door?
Left.
All right.
Should be going into the emergency stairs.
Phew. I can breathe a little easier now.
Good.
Okay, I'm heading back up to 11. Follow me on the cameras.
Hi.
All right, I'm back at 11. Outside.
You went fast.
What do I do?
What the hell?
I assume I can't knock.
Catherine's at the door. Just a second. Checking something. Oh, great. Use your badge.
Okay, I'm in the hallway, en route to the locker
She fast.
Clear. Follow me on the cameras.
There she is. Hi.
Someone's coming.
Okay.
Close call. Tell me when it's clear.
Why are the cameras in the FBI so bad? All clear.
Game on.
Kind of funny how she walks. Like she goes. She spends a lot of time on each foot.
Okay.
Locker room.
Technician locker room. I'm not hearing any noises from inside. That's good. You gotta be kidding me. The locker room needs a code too. I know it's the FDI, but this is excessive.
I mean, nice Monster Monarch from the Juiced lineup. Now I have to check where, what, huh? You know, Cedric, the emotes I sent are the old ones. I'm reworking them, and then I accidentally decided to remake the entire profile picture better, or at least add shading to it and thin the outlines. Ah, okay, you're having Monster. I can't figure that out from here. Oh, great. Are you serious, Alice? Damn good hacker you are, aren't you? We're playing Wordle. It's making me play Wordle with the code. Probably they got more dependent on the glasses. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. You wait there. You go up there for a second. Terminal. Terminal. SSH FDI dot L11 dot lock logs. Alright, you Josh. Gonna try some codes, okay?
Codes? Seriously, that's our plan, Tanner?
Let's go with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Okay. So it's 3 and 1. There's a 2 and there's a 5, so let's go. Five, 3, 8 as a random number. 1, 2. So it's something. Okay. So it's. There's a 1, 2, and a 3. So right now we have, let's say, blank. Three, 5, 1, 2. So let's confirm. Something 3, 5, 1, 2. And now let's go. 1, 2, 3 are in there. 1, 2, 3, and 5 are in there. 6. 7. Okay. 7, 3, 5, 1, 1, 2.
That worked.
Let's go. Monarch is the best one. No, I agree. It's the one I've tasted like 3 monsters to be fair, but that's it tastes pretty good. I'm actually willing to drink it.
This one. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to pick this. In the meantime, make sure the path to the server room is clear. It should be, but just check.
Someone's out front.
What? Okay, well, make them go away, Tanner.
Make them go away. Understood. Someone's in front of the server room. What? I guess floor 11 changed their seating configuration? Rebecca Davis, get her. Assassinate her hamsters or whatever we're gonna do to get her out of there. What are you gonna do to her? What other choice do I have? Why are we... What?
Rebecca Davis.
This is IT. Your computer has an issue.
Speaking to.
Matthew Smith.
Matthew Smith? Really? Because on my end it says Evan Tanner. Why does it say Evan Tanner when your name is actually Matthew Smith?
I'm replacing him. The
And you
system's
said you're from
lagging.
IT? Is that it?
That is correct, Mrs. Davis.
Because on my computer it says you're an operator. Right here beside your name. Why is an operator working in the IT department?
Covering for a friend.
Oh, I see. I did that once for a woman in HR. I mean, it was a long day, but I did it.
Okay.
You know, I just thought of something.
Flood the place with neurotoxin.
IT?
Effective.
Chuck Beatner.
Immoral. She's not evil. He's out sick today, the flu.
Really? In the 10 years that I've known Chuck, he has never missed a single day. Not once. He's
Oh
like
my
the
God.
Iron Man of the FDI.
I want to now.
Put a pin in this talk of Chuck for a second and go back. You said you spotted an issue with my computer. What was the issue?
Unusual activity on your computer.
Activity. To be honest, the only unusual activity is this conversation that you and I are having. And why does it have to be dealt with right now, during normal working hours?
Pose a security risk.
Okay, well, if that's the situation. So, what would
Okay.
I have to do to fix this issue?
Take a break. I'll take care of
Take a break?
everything.
That's going to be hard. I'm working on something, actually. Cafeteria finance report. You'd
Wow.
be shocked to learn how much the FDI is spending on tapioca pudding.
Sounds pretty good.
How long do you think this would take to fix?
Honestly, that just made me hungry randomly for a similar sounding food in my ADHD riddled brain. I kind of want some tiramisu now. I need at least an hour.
At least an hour? Really?
Sorry, yeah.
Well, I guess if you want to do something right, it always takes longer than you'd like, doesn't it? Good luck fixing the issue.
Good. Now walk off and do something else. I don't know, do your tapioca pudding report somewhere else. Rebecca's gone.
Never mind. It's taken me forever.
I didn't think about the fact, yeah, she doesn't know who the fuck that is.
Fuck. Are you watching me? There, finally.
Nice. Can you only do that if I'm watching you?
I'm heading toward the server room. Should be there in a few seconds. Follow me on the cameras.
Where is she? Oh, she just took a while. You fucking assholes. I don't even have the power to inject neurotoxin. We have an agent who has to walk through there. You couldn't think of anything less permanent or affecting the environment than neurogas?
Okay, it's plugged in.
I need the agent alive. We're trying to be sneaky. We just flood the whole building with neurogas. I died too, dumbass. It's working. We're finally going to find our mole. Concussion grenade. Stealth. On the premises. Oh, great.
What's going on, Tanner?
Security alert.
Am I spotted?
I don't know. Is Andrew's compromised? No. He's already being cuffed if that were the case. I've almost found out who our mole is. It's not for you, keep going. All of it? We need the server on, and I can't help if the power's off. Who is our mole? Hal? Alice! I'm here. Who is the mole? It's Mike. Of course I do. It's Mike. I know it's Mike. Who is it? Is it Alice? It's Trench. It's Mike. Obviously it's Mike. Mike? It's the director.
Trench is working with them. And this goes all the way to the top.
I logged into his computer and found something. What? Siege the building, starve the... We're 3 people! One of them is a hacker, we have 1 FBI agent and a random nerd who can just sit at a computer. We're not helpful here. On the drive, Sasha Cole. B21 P1 SC. Okay.
Okay. This is Dr. Jenkins here with control session number 24 for the patient Sasha Cole. The patient is under trichlorohydrin and has received 10 cc's of FMP 1138.
Do you think he might be the psycho? Did they brainwash him into killing his wife?
Alright, let's begin. You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you
Yep, so
understand?
this happened to us at the beginning.
Do you believe in
Either.
extraterrestrial life? Are you currently
We're Sasha. I called that earlier. I called it earlier. I'm Sasha.
Do you work in law enforcement?
1.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, so it's not me.
You are. Are you Evan Tanner?
It's me. I'm Sasha Cole. That's the reason for the alert. He's coming for you. Get out of there. Do you understand me? Mia, yeah, no. Run. Does this turn into a first-person game for this sequence? Oh my god, that was cool though. Can we just point out, I called that I was Sasha Cole. I called that so early.
You are. Are you Evan Turner?
That's why Mike pretended to be my friend. He wasn't my friend. But they had him at the agency to... I'm dead. No. Jesus. Two shots? I thought for an elite assassin you'd only need one. Get better aim, dumbass. I had better accuracy in Hitman, and that's... I did really badly in Hitman. Yeah, but this game, it seems to be ending within the... Like, it's close enough. The game was clearly wrapping up, so I didn't want to interrupt it. Tanner, we've lost him. Damn it. Skinner was a good guy. What about Andrews? And are we exposed? Heard from her. And I don't think so. I'm playing as Alice now. I'm not gonna do the other ending. I think this is the ending that you will get on stream. Use Evan's badge to get to the 8th floor. He wants to wipe all evidence from his computer. We have to stop him. Just download a copy. Yo, I got you tabbed up. Oh? I'll update our contact. Understood. Frame, connect Horizon News private. I have good news and I have bad news. The good? Discover the trenches of the mole. Been working for the organization. Maybe for years. Okay. Director of the FDI, incredible. And the bad? One of my contacts was killed in process and the ghost has escaped. Are we compromised, Alice? I don't know, I'll keep you in touch. KL. Xavier, are you there? Sorry, my hand slipped. I'm here, Hal. Okay. That's the ghost typing. That's the ghost typing. They called us Alice earlier, now they're calling us Hal. That's the ghost. What happened was Skinner's fucking dead body hit the keyboard. Yeah, that's the ghost. There's no way that's Skinner. Yep. Yep. Alice Truman, so that's your name, is it? Go fuck yourself. Okay, yeah, correct answer. Yes, that's your name, alright. You should have left well enough alone. Alice, those deaths are all your fault. Or these deaths are your fault. You won't get away with what you did. Oh, I doubt that very much, as I'm sure you'll soon end our connection. I'll say farewell. I look forward to meeting you one day, Alice, in person. We're exposed. Time to cut the cord. Understood. Well, we tried. Launch a nuke protocol. Oh, nuke everything on the PC immediately. Leave nothing to be tracked. Is this the good or the bad ending? Or is there no good or bad ending and you just have an ending? No, because you'd be shocked, but if you nuke one building, that's just called a normal bomb. If you nuke the building, you're nuking a city, because you can't really precisely pick which building gets hit. It's the kind of the advantage of a nuke, is it hits everything. That's the game. Oh, really? They can pin it on a fake name so nobody gets hurt. Horizon News Agency burns to the ground. Barry Walker shot dead's moment before testimony. No. FBI director takes own life amid allegations of double agent recruitment. What about Andrews? Not Andrews, the other one. Actually, Andrews too. Pendle. Pendle goes missing. And Andrews? Catherine Andrews sentenced to life for espionage after captured in FBI server room. This ending kinda sucks because everything went wrong, but I don't think there's a better way. I don't see anything I could have done earlier differently to have changed the outcome. Thanks for the raid targets, by the way. That's cool, though. Right. We're gonna raid on the credits. Right, chat. We're raiding. You know, let's go with someone we haven't raided in a while. Nah, we're going with someone different. We're raiding Yoso. Right, nothing but the letter A. You guys know the drill. Today was good. This game's really cool. If you want, if you didn't lie, maybe you would get an ending where nobody dies. You mean to the agent, to the ghost? Maybe. Right. If anyone wants to try this game and get a different ending, it's currently the free game on Epic, so make sure to go over there. I'm not sponsored, I just kind of think it's cool, and I want to see what the other endings are, but I don't want to have to go get them. If you don't already follow, make sure to follow. If you're not in the Discord, it's down below. Just click on the panel. And I'll see you guys around. Hope you enjoy Yoso's stream.